Hello students, a very good morning to you all. In the previous video we understood what is direct speech, what is indirect speech, and what is reporting verb and what is reported speech. Now students, in this video we shall be understanding the rules. There are few rules according to which the direct speech is changed into indirect speech. Actually, there are three ways. What are those ways? The first one is change of person, second is change of tense, and third one is change of other parts of speech. Now, one by one, we will understand how, according to change of person, the changes take place, how, according to tense, the changes takes place, and how, according to the other parts of speech, the change in indirect speech take place. So first we will understand change of person, how change of person works. So see here, first you will have to learn, you will have to keep in mind this box, right, where it is written SON and 1 2 3, SON 1 2 3. Now what does this mean? It means S means what? Subject, O means what? Object, and N means what? No change. Okay. So understand it very carefully, because this is the rule on which the complete direct and indirect speech, the change in complete indirect speech depends. So this rule, students, says that the first person, what is first person? First person is I and we. I and we are the first person. So this rule is saying that first person changes according to the subject of the sentence. Second person changes according to the object. What is second person? Second person is you, right? And third person, in third person there is no change. What is third person? He, she, it, name, and they. In third person there is no change, right? So let us understand this rule now. So I have clearly explained it to you here. First person changes according to the subject, second person according to the object, and third person do not change. Now come to the more rules. Now one more rule is that when the reporting verb, what is reporting verb? Reporting verb, as I have told you, is the statement that is written outside the inverted comma. We have two kinds of expression in direct speech. First we have the statement that is written outside the inverted comma, and then we have the statement that is written within the inverted comma. So the statement outside the inverted comma is called reporting, reported verb, reporting verb, and the statement that will be inside the inverted comma is called reported speech, right? So what this rule is saying? The rule says when the reporting verb is in present or future tense, there is no change in the reported speech except for the change of person. So the rule is saying that if the reporting verb will be in present or future, in present means either it will be say or it will be says, or in future it will be will say or shall say, right? So if this kind of reporting verb will be there, then the reported speech will not change, right? If I write I say I am teaching, okay, so I say is which tense? Present tense. I am teaching, I am teaching. Let us change it into indirect. What it will be? I say that, because when we remove the inverted comma, we use the conjunction that. I say that I am teaching, right? Means there will be no change in the reported speech when the reporting verb is in present tense or in future tense, right? Come to the next rule now. The next rule says when the sentence is assertive, means the sentence will be making any statement, right? So what will happen? Removing the inverted comma, we use the conjunction that. I have told you 2 times in the previous video also. I have told you this, that when we remove the inverted comma from the direct speech, then in indirect speech we write the conjunction that. Okay. Come to the third rule. When we have object after say, says or said, we change it into tell, tells or told. Now what does this rule mean? If I write the reporting verb I say, then I write the reported speech. Okay. So do you find any object after say? No, there is no object, so it will remain same. When we will change it into indirect, it will remain same. Say will remain say only. I say that, then this statement will be changed. But if I write I say to him, and then the other things are written, then what will happen? Say to will be changed into tell. I tell him. In the same way, if there will be says to, it will change into tells, and if there will be said to, it will be changed into told, right? So this is this rule, means say or said. If we have object after these words, then it will be changed into tell, tells or told respectively. Now when you will change the person, you will have to keep in mind this table, means I sometimes will be changed into my, sometimes it will be changed into mine, then it will be changed into me. So if it will be in possessive case, it will be either changed into my or mine, or if it will be objective case, it will be changed into me. So this table you will have to learn, that how the pronouns changes according to the case, right? Come to the examples now. See the first example over here. He says I am a boy. So students, do you find any object after says? No, there is nothing. He says to me, there is nothing like that. So if we don't find anything like that, then we have the reporting speech written in the same way. Means he says, then we will remove the inverted comma, conjunction that will be used. So he says that. Now see how change of person takes place. As I have told you that first person is I and we. So first person changes according to the subject. From where we will take the subject? We will take the subject from the reporting verb. This is our reported speech, this is our reporting verb. So first person changes according to the subject. Subject here is he. So he says that. Up to here there should not be any confusion. First person changed according to the subject. Subject is he. That is why we have written here he. Now with he we cannot use am. What we use? We use is. So he is a boy. Clear? Come to the next example. They say to me, we help you. Now students, you can clearly see over here that after say we have object in this sentence. The object is me. So they say to me is written here, and as I have told you that if we have object, then say to will change into tell. That is why it became they tell me. Removing the inverted comma, we have used the conjunction that they tell me that we is which person? I, and we are first person. So first person will change according to the subject. Subject here is they, object is me. So first person according to the subject, it became they here. They help. Now second person, you is second person. Second person will change according to the object. Object is me. So they help me. In this way it has been changed into indirect speech. Now let us see one more example, then we will come to the next rule. Manoj says to Geeta, you were teaching my sister. Now after says, do we have object or not? Yes, object is Geeta. So says to will change into tells. So Manoj tells Geeta that. Up to here there should not be any confusion. Now see here, you is which person? Second person, right? Second person is you. So you, second person changes according to the object. Object here is Geeta, and Geeta is a boy or girl? Of course, girl. So Manoj says to Geeta that, second person according to the object, and object is Geeta, who is a girl, and for a girl we use the pronoun she. That is why it became she here. She, with she we don't use were, because were is plural, she is singular. So she was teaching. Now see, my sister, my also is first person, so it will change according to the subject Manoj. So with according to Manoj it will become here his sister. She was teaching his sister. Let us take one more example so that it can be more clear to you. My mother says I love you. It is very simple because it does not have any object here. So my mother says that. First person, I is first person according to the subject. Subject is my mother. Mother is a lady, is a woman. So that is why for women we use she. She, and with she, he, she, it, name we use s or es, means v5. So she loves. This you is which person? Second person according to the object. Now you can see here, students, that the object is not written here. After says there is no object, but we need to change here. We need to change you, means second person according to the object. So in these kind of sentences, when we do not have any object, then we consider ourselves, means we consider ourselves as the object here. In हिंदी you can understand it. जब किसी भी सेंटेंस में हमारा ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं रहेगा और हमें ऑब्जेक्ट के अकॉर्डिंग चेंज करने की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी, तो हम क्या करेंगे? हम वहाँ अपने आप को ऑब्जेक्ट मान लेंगे. तो हियर वी विल कंसिडर आई एज द ऑब्जेक्ट. नाउ अब आई के अकॉर्डिंग इट विल चेंज you into me. My mother says to me. To me is not written here, but we will consider it in our own. We will assume it that to me is written here. Okay, so now the second person will change according to the object, which is we ourselves, which is me, and that is why it has become me. So I hope all these rules along with the examples is clear to you. So this was up for the change of change of person. Now in the next videos we will look at change of tense. Thank you.